The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew.
Glory to you, Lord.
Jesus said to his disciples, "Do not give what is holy to dogs, or throw your pearls before swine, lest they trample them underfoot and turn and tear you to pieces. Do to others whatever you would have them do to you. This is the law and the prophets. Enter through the narrow gate, for the gate is wide and the road broad that leads to destruction. Then those who enter through it are many. How narrow the gate and constricted the road that leads to life, and those who find it are few." The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
So I'm struggling with jet lag. I was up at 2:40 this morning. I made a holy hour. I went for a run. I prayed my rosary. And the entire time I had this reading in my mind saying, "Okay, Lord, what do you want me to say?" Nothing came to about 10 minutes before Mass. Oh my gosh, Mother Teresa, right? Last resort, always. Do to others whatever you would have them do to you. So I flipped through this book on the life of Mother Teresa. And one of the things that most struck me when I read it is when she said, "One sin that I have never had to confess is that I judged someone." Many people believed that they were her best friend because she treated everyone the same. One time she is in Paris, and as you know, her sisters, they live in the poorest of poor sections of town, so in order to get to the convent, they were driving through the red light district of this certain section of Paris. As they're driving along, they see a number of women of the street, of prostitutes on a corner. She said, "Sister, please stop the car." They stop right next to these women. She rolls down the window and she looks at one of them. And she said, "Please, come to our house. It's right up the road. I would like to speak with you." The woman became a Catholic nun. One time she was asked to give a talk for the United Nations at their General Assembly, a talk on peace. And she shared that when she was in China on one occasion, a Chinese man walked up to her and said, "Mother Teresa, what is a communist to you?" She looked at the man, she said, "A child of God, my brother, my sister." Mother Teresa had a poem that hung on her wall in her private room in Rome. She's believed to be the author of this poem, and I'll just read a section of it, and I close with this. The poem is entitled, "Do It Anyway." It begins, "People are often unreasonable, illogical, and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you are kind, people may accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. The good you do today, people will often forget tomorrow. Do good anyway." And the last one, "Give the world the best you have, and it may never be enough. Give the world the best you have anyway." And the poem closes with these words, "In the final analysis, it is between you and God. It was never between you and them anyway."